I've received a question this week from someone that says, "Hey Andrew, is your content ever updated to adapt to the current market conditions?" So I thought I'd make this video and podcast this week outside in the sun and answer that question for you. Hey there traders, it's Andrew Mitchum here at the Forex Trading Coach for video and podcast number 523. I've been asked the question about changing your strategy to adapt to the market conditions. Is that something that I do regularly? And if so, when? And it's a question that's actually a really good, smart question, because unfortunately far too many people would do that. And they find that their trading's not going so well, or something's happened in the market, it may be more range bound, or there could be more price action. And so therefore they change their system and their strategy and their whole approach to adapt to what's actually happening in the market at that time. The issue I have with that is, how do you know how long to give it when things are going bad in order for you to realize that you're doing something wrong and therefore you need to make a change? And that becomes the old issue that everybody has. And it's like, in hindsight, it's fantastic. In reality, things don't go so well. Now, as someone who's been trading the Forex markets for 20 years now and teaching for over 14 years, I can tell you that in the 14 years that I've been teaching and around 3 years prior to that, I've never changed the strategy at all. It's not changed. If I look back at my daily trade suggestions back in 2009, I look back at my first live webinars I did with clients back in 2010, nothing's different. And that's the beauty of what we do. You see, you've got full confidence in knowing that the way that we trade, the way that we look at the market, the way that we teach, the way that we analyze everything that we do on the webinars, on the forum site, and the daily trades, etc., is exactly the same. Nothing at all has changed. And so how do we manage that, I suppose, would be the obvious next question. Well, it's all to do with the strategy and the way that we trade. That we look at price action, we look at the price itself, we look at candle formations, where they've showed on the chart, what part of the chart are they in, do they have stop loss protection, they got room to move, do they have strength and weakness with them, all those type of things that we look at on the charts to actually give us the initial chart setup and the yes or no, do we have a trade here or not? Now, you will probably know that we only trade on the close of a candle, so that makes our trading very easy to know when to trade. And reality is you can trade just sort of once or twice a day and look at multiple time frame charts at that exact time. Now, the only thing that has changed over those years is just the way that we deliver the course. It's, obviously, like everything, it's improved. It's got cheaper. It's got more efficient. We're not flying, like seeing people around the world any longer. It's all online, but there's still a lot of individual tuition and help. But things that have changed would be the markets that we can trade. You see, as the Forex Trading Coach, when we started, obviously there were just the Forex pairs. And now there are obviously a lot more Forex pairs, but also there are other markets as well. To give you an example of this week, on Tuesday, I took a trade on lead, XPB. If you know your periodic table, you'll know that that's lead. We took a daily chart trade on lead, which made a fantastic profit for all of our clients. On Tuesday night, I took two trades on the 4-hour charts. One was on gold against the euro and silver against the euro. Now, if you've gone back maybe 5 years, there is no way that most of us would have access to lead and gold and silver against the euro. We may have had gold and silver against the US, but we certainly wouldn't have had it against the euro available on most brokers out there. So things have evolved, yes, in terms of the markets we can trade, which is fantastic because the strategy works equally as well on those other markets that it does on the standard euro, US dollar, Aussie, US, pound, yen, etc., your standard Forex pairs. So that gives us reassurance in what we do works and is fantastic. It still gives us high reward to risk trades. So what does that mean for you? Well, a few things. If you've not been on my masterclass, I'd suggest you jump on to that masterclass. It's about a 45-minute. It's on demand. So find a time that suits you. Log on there, click on, and go and view that. It takes you through a lot of information about how we trade, what we do, how we teach. If you've been on that and you'd like to book a call with either myself or one of my team, you can do that. I'll put a link to that also. If you are out there looking for a high quality Forex broker that offers MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, good bunch of people, really quick to get your funds back to you if you make a deposit, or if you then try and withdraw funds, it's just so quick, super easy, super efficient. That is Blueberry Markets. They're based across over in Australia, and they can take clients in pretty much most countries, apart from a few, and the US they cannot take traders from. But other than that, Blueberry Markets would be a very good choice for most other people out there. So I hope that helps. I'm off to enjoy this beautiful day that we've got here, and we're in springtime here in New Zealand. I know a lot of you watching this will be going into your autumn, but springtime in the Southern Hemisphere. And don't forget, we're here to help you with your trading and to make it a success for you. This is Andrew Mitchum here at the Forex Trading Coach. I'll see you this time next week. Bye for now.